Hey guys, it's the Bethesda here, and for today, we are back with another Nintendo discussion video, and for today, and for this topic, I want to be going into what's going to be happening this June of 2022. And the reason I'm going to be talking about this now is because in about a couple of weeks, it's about to be June, but the problem is that a few months ago, E3 has been fully canceled this year due to, I guess, a couple of reasons. 2020 made sense due to the whole pandemic happening, but we did get a big fully E3 presentation last year, even though it was all in digital form instead of just the physical ones we've been getting almost every single year and all. But the thing about this year is that even though they haven't given us a reason, it still got canceled either way. And that also applies to what's happening with Nintendo. Nintendo hasn't given anything big lately aside from a couple of big games that'll be coming out this year. And the one thing that fans are worried about is that will there ever be a Nintendo Direct this June? The thing, every year we usually get an E3 Direct. The last one we've gotten was from last year, would be an E3 2021. But if we're going to be talking about an E3, like an actual Nintendo Direct in general, then the last one we've gotten was about a few months ago, back in February. There was a few big game announcements they gave off, especially with a couple of big ones that will be coming out this year. However, there's still not any information about a few other games. Like, we've gotten information about Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in the release date, plus the fun thing about this is that they both got their release date switched. Xenoblade 3 was supposed to be in February, but was switched to July, and I assume when it comes to the Splatoon 3's release date, it was supposed to be in July, but was switched with Xenoblade's initial release date. Not only that, there's also going to be a Summer Game Fest happening on that same month, on June 9, thanks to Geoff Keighley, in which many would like to call this in which slight people like to call this the semi-replacement of E3. But the thing about it, though, is that will there still actually be something, E3 big Nintendo related at some point? I'm gonna be a little optimistic about it, and also careful to say this, but just because E3 is canceled doesn't really mean that they cannot have any more events. I don't know why many think that E3 is canceled just for 1 year. They did say they were gonna come back next year, pretty much something big. But when it comes to this year specifically, I feel like there's still some ways they could actually do it. I mean, heck, Xbox is already having a big showcase with Xbox and Bethesda games on June 12th, and I assume that Sony is gonna do the same thing as well. So just because E3 is canceled this year doesn't mean Nintendo can get in on the action as well. Like I said, we already knew the release dates for both Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. However, there are still a few games that has yet to get any more information. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp after its delay a few months back, and then there was also Bayonetta 3 and the second wave for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC. All I'm saying is that there's still some more hope for a Nintendo Direct. It may not be just called E3 Nintendo Direct, but it's still a Nintendo Direct in general. That's all I really want to say about it. Plus, there's still a lot of big games that need some more information, some more details, along with newer games from Nintendo, along with a couple mix of third parties with the mix of it. Sonic Frontiers, yeah, that's definitely one of them I can think of. And also, I think there's still a couple of games that has not gotten any information in a while, obviously, but also, Breath of the Wild 2, I know many are hoping for something Zelda related this year. From what I've heard, I heard that they aren't really making any sort of the Switch port for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, but there may be a few gameplay footage Breath of the Wild 2. It is delayed to next year, however, so I do not think it's gonna happen, but just a small bit of gameplay just to satisfy the Zelda fans. Plus, we got a bunch of things Mario related that on that same month as well. Mario plus Mario Strikers Battle League, that definitely is coming out a day after this Summer Game Fest and all. That's all I can really say about it. so my answer is that will there be a Nintendo Direct this June? If I'm gonna be very carefully optimistic, then there's still some hope. Just because they cancel it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. Xbox is doing it, PlayStation may do it, so can Nintendo as well. And with that, I want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below. I just want to make a bit of a quickie with this video so I can let you all know about what might happen in June next month. If Nintendo decides to just not give any information for a while now, then it's best to just say that it's really best to say that they're just going to be waiting until when the right time is. I think assume like in the fall of this year when they're going to be doing the usual fall Nintendo Directs. That's just my prediction. I want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below. And so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, follow my Twitter, and if you guys do not want to do that, then I'm completely fine with that. And so with that, remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.